What's up, y'all? Welcome to another one. Welcome for those that's watching the rebroadcast. Please give us a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. Um, I'm getting ready to head to New York because I found out some information that, well, you guys already knew. They're not starting the proceedings today till 9 or 9:30, and then they have to go through the jury selection. So I don't know if I'm gonna get in for the jury selection. But what I heard was they have overflow rooms. They're gonna have as many as possible, as many as need be. That's what they said. They're gonna have as many as need be. So that's a good thing for me because of traffic. You see, it's 7:30. I'm since it's starting at 9 or 9:30 with jury selection. I think they said it's only gonna take about 30 minutes or something like that, or a little, or I don't know, and before they seat the 12 plus the alternates. So that's what's happening right now. So that it's seven. It's like a little over 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Um, the day has arrived. But I did hear it. They did have people camping out there last night. Um, but this guy that has been out there, he has a TikTok. He they were telling them that they're going to have as many overflows as possible because they understand that it's not televised. And also what I did hear in the if I do get in the overflow room, they're going to have a TV in there, a closed circuit TV, so we can see it. Because as it stands right now, you see, I'm still in Jersey. I am not getting in that main room. I know I'm not, but the overflow room with the TV, yeah. So I'll be able to. I obviously we can't take our cell phones in there, so just let you know. They check it in. I got to go to this other line to check my cell phone in, and that's all I'm bringing. And old school pen and notebook. That's pretty much it. That's all I can bring in there. That's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. It's a nice day out, man. It's a nice, cool day out. You know what I'm saying? It's like a hoodie day out. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice out. That's a blessing. It's really nice. It's not raining because I got to get an umbrella before it rain on me. I didn't get an umbrella. I got to buy one. I'm parked about. I'm gonna park about 1.3 miles, so I'll be able to walk. I need to walk any. I need steps anyway. But so that's for those that's coming in. They do have campers out there. They have professional campers. It's $30 an hour. I'm not paying $30 an hour, fam. It's $30 an hour because I checked. It's $30 an hour. One one lady was charging 40 an hour. They making their money today. I'm telling you, they are. It was about. It wasn't like I'm thinking it was going to be like a whole block full. It wasn't. It was like a patch. And I don't know. I guess some people, international reporters, they paid the $40 an hour. They paid the $40 an hour. So I'm not paying that. I am not paying the $40 an hour, man. I did. Um, so yes. The proceedings are going to go on today. Opening statements. They got overflow rooms. As they said, there's going to be as many overflow rooms as needed. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand that it's not being televised, and they understand that people want to get the information. So that was a blessing for me. However, tomorrow my schedule is a little different. Tomorrow, I have to get there. I have to leave out mad early because I want to get in the room where he's at. So I don't want to be, in order to do that, I have to camp out. I got to be there because they're gonna start tomorrow probably at 8:30, or today they starting at 9 for the jury selection. But yeah. All right, let's get this show on the road, yo. Let's get this show on the road, man. This is hoodie weather, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Check out the fit. You know what I'm saying? A little something, something. You know what I mean? Oh, and I found out the dress code. Like, you can wear t-shirts, but you can't wear no offensive stuff. It has to be plain. Oh, it got to be plain. So, what can I do? I can't. I gotta. It's strict rules, man. It's federal court. Remember, it's strict. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, I had to get some fresh air, man. Yes, indeed. I was up mad early though, but however, I saw that the schedule changed for the court. It changed on me, so they said 9:30. It's gonna start around 9 and 9:30, and I'm gonna have to hang around until they let us in the overflows. You know, that's all basically all I could do. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get that. Hold on 1 second. I gotta type in the. Hold on 1 second. I gotta type in the address to the park, to the where I'm gonna be parking at. Hold on 1 second. All right. I can tell y'all right now, just looking at the how it looks right now, it's gonna take me an hour to get there. So tomorrow, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna get there right in time for the proceedings to start. Because it's like literally the walk is like right there. It's like, well, let's take me like 7 minutes. Might take me longer the way I walk. But so yeah, today is it, man. Told y'all I was going. And I'm doing this every day. I'm treating it like a job, like I'm going to work every day. Now, like I said, tomorrow I have to, unfortunately, I gotta do this mad early. Even though it started at 8:30. I gotta leave out of here at 5 a.m. Five well, to get in, I gotta leave at like 5 a.m. to get there. I mean, to try to get in the where Puff at. But if I leave later than that, I have to go in the overflow room. and I gotta wait. And it's a wait. And trust me, it's a wait. I already see it already. It's mad people, man, out there already. Well, I mean, not as much as I anticipated. I thought it was good. It's mainly like reporters. All right, let me roll down this street. This is where I grew up, man. I grew up around here. I'm just going down the street where I first went to grammar school. Oh man, this place hadn't changed, man. Some stuff changed around here. Um, some things changed, some things haven't. I'm making sure I don't drink too much. I hope they got porta potties out there because I ain't drinking too much. I'm mad dry, yo. I told my mother, I said, when I get home, I have to hydrate. Bruh, I went by the airport last night. Holy shit, it was busy as fuck. I was like a kid in a candy store. But like I said, I went to bed mad late. I ain't get that much sleep. I mean, I got enough, but I had to go get some supplies, some notebooks, some pens. I got some bougie pens, man. Like for real. Um, it's all, business. So I'm gonna have to just enjoy traffic, like for real. Because I ain't getting there. Look, usually without traffic, from where I'm at now, it takes 15 minutes to get in the city. However, because of rush hour, it's an hour. Just an hour of enjoying traffic. Yeah, man, I'm right here on what is it, Central Avenue in East Orange. Oh man, today is it, man. It said, what is it, 6 minute slowdown? Damn, it's a slowdown even up here. But what can I do, man? I'm leaving at what you expect, leaving at 7 something in the morning. Yeah, man. I was saying to you guys, what do you guys think? Like, what's gonna happen today? Um, I just know. Well, I already know what's gonna happen. Right now. So here's the schedule. It's starting at 9 something, right? 9:30. So what they have to do, they have to take care of some things first between the lawyers. They got to take care of some things first, and then they're gonna bring the jury in for jury selection. The jury should already be there because I don't know because they start at 9. I would think if I was on jury, I would be there already. But doors don't open till like 8 though. But for people that's out there now, they're gonna actually be able to get in and watch the jury selection in the main courtroom. For other people, it's like an overflow. From my understanding, let me get on Freeway Drive. Okay, get over here. Damn, I used to run up and down this street. So yeah, so after they iron out all the stuff they got to iron out with the lawyers, it's gonna be, like I said, the jury selection. They said it typically take because it's 45 people still, right? So they have to seat 12. Each sides have to agree, right? And then they have to seat 6 alternates, or maybe a little more, because it's gonna go on for about 2 months. So I'm thinking they're gonna seat a little bit more alternates than 6. Once that's set, then it's jury instructions or something like that, and then it's going to be opening statements. So I'm thinking opening statements probably will start like around noon. They may have a break first. They may take a lunch break before opening statements. That's what I'm anticipating. A lunch, because opening statements, it's going to be a while. Each side, the government goes first, And then the defense goes, but I'm thinking there's no time limit. If there's no time limit, they can take a long time for opening statements. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking they're going to go to lunch after they seat the jury and take care of everything after jury instructions. They'll go to lunch because it'll be around noon at that point. And then opening statements, the government starts. I'm thinking Comey maybe. She's going to do the opening statements. I'm not sure, but it's going to be a while. And then after that, the defense have to provide their opening statements to present their case. And after that, once the defense finish, then call your first witness. The judge will say to the government, you may call your first witness. Once they call their first witness, on and popping, man. It's already on and popping once the opening statements. It is on and popping. So let me get on this turnpike, man. I'm back in Jersey mode with this driving. I'm back New Jersey driving, man.
Caution, toll booth.
Let me see. Let me see if y'all still hear me. Yeah. Y'all can still hear me. Traffic is not. It's flowing. It's not too bad. Actually, it is. It's getting ready to slow down right now. Yeah, it is bad. Traffic is bad, yo. And what do I expect, right? What do I expect? And then they got a toll down in Lower Manhattan. They got the congestion toll now I got to pay. It's crazy. It's like $8, I think. So I'm going to figure this out. So some days it might be more beneficial for me to just take the train. I'm just going to see. But actually, if I leave early, no, I don't have traffic if I leave mad early. But, yeah, they got that congestion toll, man. But where I'm parking at, I'm just going to stay put. I'm not going to be driving around until after it's over. I'm going to go live after it's over, right? And then head back. Yeah, this traffic is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, it's on and popping today, man. Today is the start of the fight of his life right now. It is the start of it. Reporters are already out there. It's reporters from all over the place, all over the world, man. Yeah, it's reporters out there from. I'm talking about. There's reporters gonna be inside, but I'm talking about it's more reporters outside. You know what I'm saying? You'll see when I get there. It's like this. They were out there last night. They were out there last night, doing interviews and stuff like that, taking pictures and all that. But now, as far as Puff's schedule, he should be in the courthouse now. They get the inmates up when they prepare for court at 4 a.m, and then prepare him to move on down to the courthouse in New York City. From Brooklyn, he had to go into the city. I mean, and then he just wait. He's in a holding area, and his lawyers are probably there now. They have like a little area where they can meet at. I think Brian Still said he wants to come there mad early to meet with Puff and all that. So, and yeah, and then a lot of people were out there. They said they see the judge every day. They don't know if he take the train or he ride a bike. They're not sure. I'm thinking he might park up somewhere, like at a garage somewhere. They have parking for judges, like right near there. Like that, those parks over there near the courthouse, it says reserved. Those are for like judges and stuff and people that work at the court building. They can park right on the side of the building. It's like a long street. They park right there because it all say reserved and permit parking. Because I was like, if I get there early, maybe I could do that. But no, I'll get told ASAP. Shoot, at this rate right now, by the time I get there, they'll be doing jury selection by the time I get out of traffic. So I'm gonna take down as much information I can take down and see what it do, man. See what happens. Take down as much information as I can take. I'm gonna take down. I'm gonna write a bunch of notes for real. So yeah, man. Also, they were saying that this one lady that's there every day, she did a very comprehensive breakdown on what's going on. And then also another lady from the Law and Crime, she's a lawyer. She said we don't know yet what they gonna lay out on him, but that's why the opening statements is important because they claim that he filmed people without their knowledge. That's why there was a lot of celebrities named, and they got him on that too. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. That's a part of the conspiracy. Him filming people at parties without their knowledge. This is set aside from the Cassie situation. They saying that he was filming people without their knowledge and stuff like that, and may possibly holding it against them. So we're gonna find all that out in the opening statements. Exactly about the other footage, as far as the house and stuff like that. Um, I'm assuming that Cassie is going to be testifying either today or tomorrow. And when she's testifying, she's going to be there all day, I believe, on that stand. Even the next day, over going into the next day. Because the defense got to cross examine and then the government redirects after that. So she gonna be on there for a while because you remember the other trials we followed. Little Woody was on the stand for a long time. In the ASAP Rocky case, that guy was on the stand for a long time. So it's important because she's like the star witness. I'm pretty sure this dude just cut me off, man. That's just how this traffic is, man. Um, yeah, she's like, unless there's gonna be some surprises, but she is the witness. I'm anticipating there's gonna be other people. I see why traffic, man. These people, man. I tell you. Let me get over here. I'm about to cut him off. Let me see. Yeah, I'm about to cut him off, Mister. Actually, no, I can't. That's a police. That's an undercover. Nope. You hear me? Nope. Actually, I can. It's all good. Everybody cut each other off. Um, but yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of surprises that we don't know about because they said that they have a treasure trove of evidence when they raided his house and all the stuff. See, we don't know all the evidence that they have yet because they didn't report on it, and the government don't report on it. They do not report on it. So you know what I'm saying? Let me cut him off, yo. Hold on. Let me cut him off. Ah, got you back. I cut him off. So yeah, they have they said somebody was telling me they have a treasure trove of evidence that you don't that the news don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Because the government is different from the state. They're not transparent. They're not going to talk about what they have. They're not going to hold their hand. They're not going to show their hand in the public. They don't do that. So we getting ready to find some craziness out, like, because they're saying that allegedly he was recording people and they didn't know it, and possibly using it against them. So I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then they saying that there was kidnapping and forced labor and a lot of stuff that they are alleging. So let me tell you something. The defense, this is the big case for the defense. They have a mountain to climb. Let me tell y'all something right now. If the defense win this case, I am going to sit there and crown them the best lawyers on the planet. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I will sit there after the trial and sit there and crown each of them. I will just sit there. Miss Garagos, here's your crown. Okay. Mr. Agnifilio, here's your crown. Okay. Here is your crown. Brian Steele, you already got a crown, but you got another one. This is for all the marbles. They have a mountain to climb. Do you hear me? Because in my mind, I'm still under the impression, folks. Let me tell y'all something. I'm still under the impression that he'll take a deal today, because he hasn't. He has before the until the jury comes out. He could just say, "I'm gonna take the deal." If not, if he taking it all the way to the door, which he doing, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see what happens. So that's why I say I love this right here. Um, I'm actually making good progress. I can see the city of New York right there. Let me show you. They go to the city right there. Right there. See that building? That's the Spies. Academy Spies. We call it the Spies. It's called Spires. And right there, that's the Colonnades. That's a very notorious building back in the day. That's called the Colonnades. You know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston Church. I don't know if you can see it. When it's past the colonies, I'll show you where Whitney Houston Church. Oh shit, my bad. Let me pay attention because I'm getting cut off. Where Whitney Houston grew up at. My boy went to church with her. Well, he was, she a lot older than him, but he remember her family. Sissy, I'll make sure y'all hear me. Sissy Houston and all that stuff right there. But yeah, that's the colonnades. I'm surprised that building's still standing. I believe that building was constructed in the 60s, I believe. But all this was like restructured after the war and all that stuff. And also, this area really is now fully recovering from the riots back in the 60s. Because when I was growing up, there was a lot of abandoned buildings, a lot of burnt down buildings from those riots. And that was my whole life. I seen them buildings like that. And they just now fixing them within the past 10 years, 10, 15 years. So now here's the thing. Once I get past a certain area, it's actually the traffic actually flows. And the reason why is because they don't have ticket agents no more. And that makes the traffic flows and stuff. So right now I'm flowing. They don't have ticket agents out here no more. It's all easy agents. Man, I'll lucky if I get there at 10 a.m., man. I'll be lucky if I get there at 10 a.m. Lucky. But right now I'm flowing. Now actually coming in to New Jersey, it's actually a lot of traffic. Let me show you. See right there, there's actually a lot of traffic going into Jersey, but see I'm flowing right now because there ain't no ticket agents. You know what I'm saying? So everything is flowing. I knew once I get to this point, everything would be all good. So yeah, so this is for all the damn marbles. Like if you like, this is the big case for them. Mark Garrigo's daughter. This is her. This is her time to shine. This is it for her right here. Sometime in life, you get an opportunity and you got to seize it. This is it for man. This is it. And I'm excited to see all the lawyers, not just the defense, all the lawyers, the prosecutors, everybody do their thing, man. Just handle their business. You know what I'm saying? It's just real exciting. You know what I'm saying? Your Honor, may I please the court? You know what I'm saying? Like Jose Baez be doing. May I please the court? And then start conducting business. You know, they say the scales of justice often move slow, but it's always on time. That's what they say. It's not always perfect, and it sometimes moves slow, but God damn it, it's on time. That's what they say. It's not perfect though, but the beauty about our justice system is it's very transparent. As a citizen, you can actually sit in and watch the proceedings as a citizen, and they uphold that. They're very serious about that. They're very serious about citizens watching if you want to watch. Um, that's our judicial system is very unique. It's patterned after England. However, if you're in England, you can actually sit in as well, even in Canada, because Canada, you know, it's all fall under England or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So let me go over here. I got to get off. I'm heading through Jersey City. So yeah, so it's a very unique experience. Like one of the ladies that was reporting on this, she said she couldn't. She said it was like a surreal experience because you're in the courtroom. It's like you're watching TV, but it's right there because they're not interacting with the gallery. They understand that you have a right. Now he gonna sit up there and ride that shoulder. And these people out here off the hook. He riding the shoulder and ditching everybody, but it's all good. I used to do that back in the day. But see, as an elder statesman, I don't break the law no more. I used to ride that shoulder. People used to be pissed at me. But I had a certified hoopty, so ain't wasn't nobody gonna challenge me. You know the rules of the road is out here, right? You got a certified hoopty, they get the right of way. They don't give a damn about your car. But it's like when you're in court, it's like they're not interacting with you because you're not there. They're not there for you. But you can watch. But everybody's kind of ignoring you, so it's almost like you're watching a play, almost. Because I've sat in on trials before, but now I sat on state trials in Virginia. I never sat in on a federal case in the Southern District of New York. This is exciting for me. But they conduct their business. As long as you don't do no outbursts, you're cool. As long as there's no outbursts, they'll ignore you. Sometime the judge will admonish you saying no outbursts from the gallery, stuff like that. Just remain silent. If you have to go out and use the bathroom, go silently. You know what I'm saying? Don't cause a disturbance, stuff like that. Sometime when you go use the bathroom, sometime you got to wait in between breaks to get back to your seat. Like, you know, sometime the lawyers say, may we approach, Your Honor? May we approach the bench. So while they're approaching the bench, sometimes you can come back in and go to your seat like that. So they have it really structured. But she's right. It's almost like you're there just eavesdropping. But that's just how the system is set up. You can do that. And it's almost like watching it on TV. You know, when you watch it on TV, you know, it's like that's how she said it was. Until she said one thing happened. She said the first day that's how it was. But then the second day of jury selection, she said that during jury selection, everybody's ignoring him, right? Until Puff turned around. And then everybody was like, oh, he actually looking at us. And she said he wasn't just looking, he was staring. And when he lock eyes with you, he do not look away. She said he do not look away. He's not breaking the eye contact. And he did it for every reporter in there. And then he'll turn around every now and then because he's still got to watch the proceedings. And then he'll go back to the next one where he left off at. And he made sure he looked at everybody in that courtroom. Now, the sketch, she said the sketch of him is not really kind of depicting. She said he still look how he looks, but just his hair is gray. He still looked the same way, but his hair is all gray. You know, how you can picture him, you know, online. I think recently they came out with an AI photo that AI photo they came out with, that's actually how he looked, but with gray hair. But the sketch artist, it's an illustration, so it's gonna look crazy. But she said when he turned around, he looked at her, and she said it was like he looking into her soul. He would not look away, and then he'll turn back around, then he'll get the next person. So he was probably just like kind of feeling everybody out, just taking everything in. That's probably his only chance to really see normal people because he's in jail all day. So that could be it too, But he said, so this is how the court is structured. Okay, so right now for jury selection, everybody is sitting on the right hand side, the reporters and everything, right? They're sitting on the right hand side and they're scattered out. They're not all sitting together. They're just scattered because there's a lot of pews. It's like a church. Now on the left side in the front, that's where the lawyers are and Puff is. And back at him is where the jury is sitting. And back of Puff is where the jury is sitting. And when they go up to the where the juror is going to be sitting, the jurors are like, we have a side profile of the jurors because they're facing the judge, and Puff can actually see him like that. So they're like kind of like, we're going to see a side profile of him. But for jury selection, they're sitting in back of him until they have to go up for questioning. And then they said when they go up for questioning, he's very attentive, and they said when the jury was coming in, when he saw them coming in, he was just kind of like looking at them and like slowly nodding his head like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on now. He was looking at him, it's on. And but how it's going to be set up when the trial starts. So there's the right hand side and there's the left hand side. I'm sure his family and supporters are going to be sitting directly in back of him in the front on the left hand side. And then, gallery can sit there as well. And the reporters are going to be on the right hand side towards the front or maybe scattered out. And then everybody else is everybody everywhere else. So I plan to be closer to the back if I can get in that room where he is. Unfortunately, the way it's working out now, look like I'm gonna be in overflow room because I heard they're gonna have as many overflow rooms as needed, and they said it's gonna have TVs so we can actually see the proceedings and not just hear it. So that's how it's gonna be set up. And she's just to give you a perspective of the courtroom, it's pretty large. She said where Puff was sitting, the jury took up 3 rows, 3 full rows in back of him, and it was 40 people for 3 rows, and there's multiple rows in there, so you can just get a perspective on how many people that courtroom could sit. But however, there'll be overflow rooms as well, just as needed. They said because they understand that this is a very important case. This is a very popular case, and people can't see it on TV. So some people might be traveling into New York. Hey, let me go sit in on a Puff trial. They understand that. There might be tourists in town. Hey, you know what? Puff is on trial. Let me go sit in, like that. Now, the average person that works in New York, they got to go to work, man. People right now, they going to work. They not trying to be sitting in on no trial. And like, I'll ask some of my friends, hey, you want to come to the trial? Ain't nobody trying to sit in court with me. They said, bro, I ain't sitting in no federal court, man. That's kind of like, I ain't sitting in no, the people like, they afraid to get, they're like, they going to melt if they go in court. I ain't trying to go to court. I'm like, you ain't doing nothing else. Just roll with me. I ain't trying to go to court, man. Nah, I'm good. I was like, but you right in the city. I just come pick you up. You right in the city, or you just walk there. Nah, yo, I ain't going. I ain't sitting in no federal court, fam. Nah, you can have that. I ain't sitting in no federal. I'll watch it on. I'll watch it on the news or a podcast like that. But I ain't trying to sit up in that piece. So people are not really trying to sit up in that piece. But for people that's there or people that are really into the trial, a lot of content creators, they're going to be there. That's what's going to be there. Content creators, TikTokers. Well, yeah, they content creators. Um, and also the media, the traditional media. Oh, get this. Get this. The guy was telling me he's a TikToker. He was told that we got full liberty. We have more discretion than the traditional media. And they can't say nothing about it because we got freedom of speech. So now I'm trying to figure out. So I told him, I said, I don't know about that. I was like, yeah, we got freedom of speech. He said, yeah, but it's different from the traditional press. Like CNN ain't gonna give us all the tea. That's what he said. And then he said he got that from a media person. They're not gonna give us all the tea, but I can. I said, I don't know about that. I said it because if some people are going under a pseudonym, I don't think I could tell y'all who it is. But we'll see, because the content creators out there, they talking about they gonna say it. So y'all getting ready to know. Y'all getting ready to know. Y'all getting ready to know who's testifying. Y'all are getting ready to know today. As soon as they bring in their first witness, you guys gonna know on Twitter who's in there. Y'all gonna know today. Yep, that's what I heard. Y'all are going to know everything. Oh, it was said that, during the videos, when they play the videos and stuff like that, I had already told you guys, and I'm not going to be able to view that. Because some people say, well, you're going and you're going to see all the video. No, I'm not. They said that they may bring the jury into another room so they can view the freak off videos, right? Okay, because Cassie and them, they have a right to privacy. You see what I'm saying? It's already been determined that they have a right to privacy, so we can't see that. However, the jury has to see it because it's a part of evidence. I'm not going to be able to see it. So I know what you guys will say, Max, did you see the video? I'm not going to be able to see the videos. That's out of pocket. They're not going to do that. I'm surprised they did it in the last trial I followed with Nature. But that's why he do have some action with that. However, he set up there and played in their face too much, and saying that's crazy. That's another story. But however, we're not going to see the videos. The press is not going to see that because she has a right to her privacy. Even though it's an open court and we're allowed to hear the evidence as citizens, we're allowed to hear it. Being who's accusing him. Believe it or not, guys, even though this is his case, we as the public, we have a right to know who's accusing him. That's why you can go sit in. So, but yeah, as far as the videos and stuff, I'm just telling you right now, we're not going to see that. We're not going to see it. They probably going to have the jury go into another room to view the videos real quick. The judge is going to be in there. It's probably going to be the judge, both sides, both the defense and the prosecutors and Puff with the jury in another room. We're not going to see it. I will be surprised if they sit up there in court and show that. I'll be surprised, but that's not happening. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew it. Now, how about the other videos involving other people? That I'm not sure yet. They probably not going to show that either, especially if it's some raunchy behavior. We're not going to see that, but we'll hear everything else. I'm gonna tell you who's testifying. You're gonna know. You're gonna know everything. You're gonna know, like, y'all. If I'm too scared, somebody's gonna tell you. You're gonna learn today. Just give it a little bit. Give it after lunch. Go have some lunch. Enjoy yourself. We get on and popping after lunch. I promise you this. They said that they ain't even know about. Yes, it's going down. And also, victim number 3. Um, she was never missing or anything like that. They was reporting that the prosecutors were saying to you have to pay attention what the prosecutors were saying to Judge, sure if she's going to be here. We're not sure. But if she's going to be here, yes, we're going to mention her. I'm assuming she's going to be there. I'm assuming. So just hold out for that. Um, Now, we remember this. This is a conspiracy case. This is a racketeering conspiracy, right? How come there's no Cody's? Well, we're about to see who's going to testify who got immunity deals. We're about to find out. We're about to see. Okay? There's been a lot of people named already. Herb Pierre and Christina Coram, president of Bad Boy, founder of Bad Boy, co-founder of Bad Boy. There's a lot of people they're speculating that we might see. So it's not going to be a surprise to me if I see them because they already said the names, but the government has not said all the names. The government has not released all the names. They haven't released anything. It's all been speculation. The government has. The government has not released anything. Okay, nothing. They haven't released. So we getting ready to find that all out today. That's what's just gonna happen. It's just gonna all find out today, tomorrow, for the next 2 months. If it even go 2 months, it might go a lot faster because they said the judge is very thorough. The judge is very thorough, and the judge has said to them already, like, look, you guys tell me when y'all want a lunch break because I all day. That's what the judge told them. I think this is a merge, but we don't turn it into a 2 lane. That's what's up. Damn, I got to go all the way over there, and it's just now. I'm in traffic now. I spoke too soon. Okay, it is a 1 lane. You know, the city, like driving out here, everybody rides each other bumper. I don't know if you know that. It's an art form. I know when I'm in VA, they don't really do that. They don't ride your bumper. The only people that's how you know people from out of state. Because we try to like make room and stuff for everybody else, so we ride each other bumper. But so yes, there is a lot that we gonna find out in the next couple of days. I'm just telling you, it's a lot. We don't know. It could be somebody major testifying. We don't know because they didn't show their hand, but they sent out a lot of subpoenas though. I know Albie Shore said that if they call him to testify, he's willing to testify, and yes, he's willing to testify. So look out for him at some point if they decide to bring him in. Albie Shore. Who else? It's been a lot of speculation on a lot of big names. I forget the guy, that actor they just named, and they also named Michael B. Jordan. Now, I don't think he's testifying. I think they said they're not sure if he's testifying, but I know he did date Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter, for a little bit. But that's not it. They said that he may have dated Cassie. You know, I didn't remember him dating Cassie, but it may have been for a short period, and Puff might have got pissed allegedly, and something may have happened, or he may have got threatened allegedly or something. But his name did come up. His name did come up, so he may testify, may not. We'll see. But yes, as soon as I get out there, it's just getting ready to go down. As soon as I'm walking, I'll be able to hear him. I'll be able to hear the craziness outside, protesting. You know, you got somebody out there, doing the most. You know what I'm saying? With the sign up. You know, all that here, all that carrying on. But the action is outside though. People just like outside. You know what I'm saying? Half of them ain't even going inside. And people want to be seen and all that. Some people. This one guy talking about Puff did something to him. He outside. He been outside the whole time for all the proceedings. You know, like yelling and all that. Maybe I get an interview with him since he's doing the most. Um, but yeah, man, and it's just all the way up right now. It's up. All New York City knows it's up right now. Everybody knows about it. It's up. One of the biggest names in entertainment history is on trial for his life. It is, and he got access to millions of dollars. He probably ain't no billionaire no more. Oh man, see that's what I this. Oh my god, I know I'm jealous. This dude got a moped, yo, going through traffic. Guys, I need a moped. He filtering through traffic too. That's what I need. I didn't know you can ride a moped over here like that. But I guess it goes a certain speed. But he looked like he got one of them 30-mile-per-hour mopeds. But actually, you ain't going no more than 30 miles per hour in this traffic anyway. I wouldn't want to get in the tunnel with that. No, sir. Not the way these people drive in the tunnel. Nope. But however, I could park anywhere with that moped. I could damn near park on the grounds with that moped right by the court. Now there's a park by the court. I'm talking about literally by the court. Like I can just jump and I'm in court. But that thing is $60 a day. I'm like, no sir, no sir. Maybe if I'm feeling bougie one day, I might just park there. If I'm feeling real bougie. But nah, I'm not parking there. I'm gonna just my ass need to walk anyway. So I'm just gonna walk. I need to walk. Okay, so I gotta merge over. Damn, it's hectic. Hold up, truck. Let me go by, baby. Let me go by. Gotta respect the work truck, aka the rock truck. Man, by the time I get there, y'all gonna be like, Max, jury selection almost done, yo. You still in traffic, man. This is crazy. I might have to resort to being outside doing the most, man. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's one guy out there. He doing the most, man. He is. He got like said something something happened with him and Puff. Like he a victim of something like that. He been out there the whole time. And then there's a guy there with a free Puff sweater. He's there too. He actually know Puff though. He's a part of the because he sits right in back of him in court. That's what somebody told us. Oh, actually no. The guy was sitting in front of the he was sitting by the media. He was sitting in front of the media. So I don't know if he claimed he know Puff. That's what he was saying to one of the reporters. But he got a free Puff shirt, and they said that it's not going to be allowed during when the opening statements start. They're not going to allow him to have it, but I don't see why. But the rules of the court saying you can't wear nothing like that. It has to be plain. But it's pretty much relaxed dress code. You can't wear. Only thing is you can't wear tank tops in there and flip flops. You know, chancletas, as they say out here. You can't wear your chancletas in court, man. Like leave your chancletas at home or in the car or in your book bag. Obviously, no hats. I gotta take my hat, put it in my bag. When I get in the courthouse, I gonna be like, no hats. So I put it in my bag. That's all good. Ain't nobody worried about how my head look. They worried about Puff. I'm all gray too. I'm sitting up there looking like Puff and shit. I'm gray. But I be using Just for Men. I didn't get a chance to treat my beard last night. I didn't get a chance to do it. I'm sitting up in there like Puff. Both of us gray and shit. But Puff, they say he's all gray. And it's by design too. I mean, the way he's dressed and everything. I just want to talk about that. The way he's dressed in court with his Mr. Rogers sweater on. You know what I'm saying? Hey kids, you know the Mr. Rogers sweater. Remember he used to change the sweater. He got that on, and some slacks and some shoes. Dressing very conservative. Dressing very court appropriate. You know what I'm saying for the jury. Like everything is by design. Okay, even how he looking. Sometimes he have his glasses on. Sometimes they say he put the glass on top of his head. He trying to figure out what he gonna do with the glasses. It's just so it's a perception to the jury. You see what I'm saying? So everything is by design. They even said the way the lawyers conduct themselves in court, they have like a soft smile. They want to come off very likable to the jury. Because you know what they said? It ain't about the case. It's about who likes them the most. Y'all know that, right? They said it's about who likes them the most. Can the jury be on their side? And that's what the jury selection. Oh, they said that the person that Puff hired, this lawyer, she specialized in jury selection. She's like one of the country's best, and he may have paid her upwards of $1-2 million or more. Okay, and she's very thorough on selecting the jury. She looks for certain things, um, and she studies pay her millions of dollars because of it. You see what I'm saying? So defense for this defense. And also he hired a sister. You see what I'm saying? Recently, and she works with Brian Steele. Actually, if you remember her, she was on the Young Thug case. She was with Brian Steele. She's on the case. Okay, I'm gonna have to merge over. I'm gonna have to merge over. Yeah, oh yeah. Come on, man. Let me merge. Okay, cool. Um, so she's on the case now. Some people saying she might be the one to be the one that's cross examining Cassie. So they might use that. So every lawyer has their specialty and has a play in the playbook. Every lawyer has a play in the playbook on the team. They got about 10 lawyers at that table, and Mark Garagos, the OG on the table. He's the consultant. He's been Puff's longtime legal consultant. All right. So he's there. And he's like a rock star when he's in there because everybody know him. Anybody that studies legal stuff, we know Mark Garagos. He like a damn near rock star. He like rock star status in his legal stuff. And yo, I had to tell y'all real quick. Him and the judge had it out, and I had the story wrong. So what happened was Mark Garagos on his podcast. He said something about it's something full of white women, talking about the prosecutors. They're all white women, and he said this on his podcast. So the prosecutors they heard it, and they told the judge like, listen, now you're gonna have to admonish him, man, because he's sitting up here, he out of pocket. He out of pocket. They didn't say that, but I'm just adding my twist to it. They said, listen, Mr. Garrett goes out of pocket. Like we know that he's Mr. Garagos, the famed attorney, internationally known, nationally recognized, locally accepted. He out of pocket. He's sitting up here saying we something full of white women. So the judge asked him about it. He said, "Yeah, we understand that you said something like that." He was like, "Well, He said, it's inappropriate." He said this to Mark Garagos. This inappropriate. You know what you said, right? It's inappropriate. And he said, "Well, it's an observation from my client. I have a because of the way my client looked. It's an observation." He said, "Well, yeah, it's an observation, but," he said, you can't do that. You have to have decorum." And he said, "Well, it's an observation." He said, "Listen, I'm gonna be watching you." That's what he said. "I'm gonna be watching your podcast now." You know what Mark Garrigo said to him? He said, "Well, I hope you subscribe." I'm dead ass. He said, "I hope you subscribe, man." No, he said, "Listen, I'm gonna be watching you. I'm gonna be watching you. Just to let you know, man, I'm gonna be watching you. I'm just letting you know this. I'm gonna be watching you. Okay? I'm going to be watching you to see if you say anything wrong." But he said, "I hope you subscribe, though. I hope you like and subscribe." Or something he said. And the judge's like, "Listen, I'm gonna say it again. I mean, that." So that's what he said. Damn, you can really see the city now. You can really see it. I'm there now. Oh, I gotta go that way. Let me see. Oh, I gotta go. Yeah, maybe I can just kind of just navigate around it. It's not bad. I was trying to. Let me see. Let me go this way. Do my best to kind of navigate around. Um, I really don't like going this way, but however, it's the best way to go through the Holland Tunnel. I like going through the Lincoln, but Holland is just as good. Um, so yeah, he said that. I hope you subscribe and watch. He said, "Yes, I will be watching," but he's gonna be watching to see, monitor closely what he's saying. And the judge said that. The judge actually said that, "I'm gonna be watching you." And they said the judge is very thorough and he catches everything. And they got to keep up with the judge. Now, here's a little backstory on the judge. Like I said before, he was a clerk for the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. He was a clerk for her. And also, just to point out, one of Puff's lawyers, Alexandra Shapiro, she also worked for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but they didn't work together at the same time though, because he's younger than her, or maybe they're a little bit close in age, but they didn't work together. So he worked for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, um, and he was also the youngest elected to the Southern District of New York. So that is Judge Arun Subramanian. So he knows the hell he doing. Oh my God, guys. There's a damn freight train. That's what I'm noticing. That's why everybody stopped. We wait for the freight train to go by. Okay, it should be done now. We need our freight trains though. We do need them. And I'm only about 5 miles from where I gotta go, but 5 miles out here is like an eternity. That's the difference between here and south. 5 miles out there would take me not even no time at all. But so yeah, so that's what happened with the judge, and that's a little background on the judge. Puff lawyers are all really good. Now Alexandra Shapiro, she's a lawyer for Puff, and this is what they said about her: if you have the finances, it's best to hire her. That's what they said. If you have the finances, if you can afford her, go hire her. That's her track record. So she's very thorough. He has, I forget the other guy's name that he has on there. He's very thorough as well. Ivy League educated. Um, and we know Mark Garagos is a consultant. We already know his track record. We already know Brian Steele, um, and Tenny Garagos, Mark Agnifilio. Now, here's a little story on Mark Agnifilio. His wife is a lawyer too, and she's representing the United Healthcare shooter, Luigi Mangione, right? He's also now on the case. He's joined his wife on Luigi's case now, Mark Agnifilio. So he's on two high profile cases right now. So this is a very profitable year for him and his wife, because it has been said, just Mark Steele alone, Brian Steele alone, Young Thug paid over $2 million because he rapped about it. He paid $2 million. So imagine what Puff is paying him. And Brian's still in the courtroom. He sits next to Puff, and I heard that they laugh together and joke. So he's built a rapport with Puff. Um, and he sits to Puff's left. So he's right there with Puff. And then Tenny Garagos is on the other side of Puff. So, and they all be talking during court. So, yeah, by the time I get there, folks, jury selection be on the way. By the time I get there, yo, this is crazy. I should have left earlier. I should have. It's construction going on out here. Everything is just being everything right now. But you got to go with the flow. But I call myself going a different way to try to beat the traffic, and I don't go. I don't call more traffic. It's crazy. But anyway, Holland Tunnel, I go. But yeah, man, guys, it's going down. It really is. It's going down. Um, Jury selection, and that's it. Get the show on the road. They'll probably go to lunch break before the opening statements. Get a jury a break, because they have to give jury instructions. So to inform the jury on how to hear this case. So they have to be instructed on that, and that's pretty much it. see something real quick. Damn, be a minute. It's getting later and later by the time I get there. Damn it. I should have known, man. I should have known just to leave at the time I was supposed to leave. 5 a.m. I should have known. Because it takes a minute. I should have known to leave around that time. But I was like, what am I going to do all that time? Just chill. That's what I should have done. Find something to do. Or just go live and shit. Like I'm doing now. But, yeah, Jaguar Wright is out there. Yeah, I knew she was going to be there. She was going to be there. Choke might be there. That's a lot of YouTubers going to be there. Well, she's not technically. I mean, she make YouTube videos, but she gonna be out there probably doing interviews and all that other kind of stuff. If I run into her, I'm like, Jaguar, this is Max. Let me get a quick word with you, man. What you think? What's going down today? What you think is, well, I already know it's this opening statements. This is the beginning, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When is he coming out or what? I'll let him come out if he's coming out. Let me see. Are we waiting for the light? When it goes to let's say if we get word that the jury has reached a verdict, it is going to be a madhouse out here. I'm already be out there though. I'm already be out there. I'm just going to wait around the courthouse every day. But when they say they reached a verdict, everybody going to be rushing to the courtrooms. Everybody. It's just going to be pure bedlam. It's going to be crazy. And if that jury come back, if they come back and say he guilty on all charges, like he don't been, guys, the only thing I'll tell you is he guilty on everything. They don't found him guilty on everything. And it's gonna be that courtroom gonna be, it's gonna be crazy. The tension gonna be high. I know the tension gonna be high when Cassie come. Is he coming out? Come on out, fam. The tension gonna be high, dog. Why was he should have inched out a little bit. I was gonna let him go, but I'm okay. I'm closer to the light now. Yeah, so I'm all right. The tension gonna be high. Tension gonna be high, dog. That's all I can tell you. When she come in there, it's gonna be high. It's already high. The tension's already high already. Like I said, people doing the most outside the courtroom right now. Like right now, it's going down, and I'm sitting out here enjoying traffic. Leave it up to me. I'm enjoying traffic, man. But it's going down right now because as of right now, the judge. I told you guys the judge set the time 9 and 9:30. Then they got to iron out some stuff. Then they got to do the jury selection. They said the jury selection shouldn't take that long. And then afterwards, they have to instruct the jury on the jury instruction on how to listen to this case. And then from there is opening statements. But by the time they get there, it should be noon. It should be around lunchtime. So I'm thinking they're gonna take a lunch. Then I can just kind of finagle my way and ease on up in there. You know what I'm saying? At that time. Okay, let's stay focused. I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay. I gotta stay focused. I gotta. What's going on here? I gotta stay focused. Let's stay focused. And my Umar voice gotta stay focused. Oh, we got a cyber truck. I need me one of those. You know what I'm saying? Pull up in the site. I don't like them trucks to be honest with you. But It's already up right now. You know what I'm saying? People looking to be seen, stuff like that. I'm not trying to be seen like out there. I'm just trying to get in. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in. I'm not trying to be where the reporters are so I could be on TV. I'm trying to get up in that courtroom. I'm making a beeline for that. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't care nothing about being seen. Get up in the courtroom, check my phone in, go through. Well, I have to go through, security check. It's just like going through the airport, and then go through phone check, and then go in the courtroom. Maybe go to the bathroom real quick, then go in the courtroom. That's all I'm concerned about. I ain't concerned about no news, no nothing. Lord, I gotta stay focused. We gotta stay focused. We gotta stay focused. All right. I'm like Umar Johnson. We gotta stay focused. No, he telling himself that to stay focused. But yeah, donations. My Cash App is in the my Cash App is in the description. Cash App in the description. Oh shit. Oh, let me go. Sorry. He was telling me to go. I gotta stay. I gotta keep my mind. What is he doing? Okay, cool. Oh, that's a pothole right there for you. Yeah, so yeah, Cash App, $ Max. It's in the description, I believe. And if you want to buy me a coffee or some lunch or some vending, I hope they got some vending machine snacks or something like that. Pay for some parking. All that would be greatly appreciated. You feel me? They really did a job on this city. They did. They actually out here. They did a better job with the roads. Actually, I'm noticing these roads used to be crazy. Yeah, they did a really good job out here from what I'm seeing. The roads are not bad actually. Well, I didn't really go the 1 and 9 way. I went the roundabout way. But these roads are not bad. They did a really good job out here with the construction, rehabbing these roads. It's a lot of money live out here. I know they complain about the road conditions, but pretty much everything is how I remember it out here. It's nothing really. I mean, it's a lot of buildings up in construction, but the baseline is still the same. We consider this part of Jersey a borough. We call it an unofficial borough, the sixth borough, because New York is literally right there. It's only like it's a tunnel ride or a bridge ride. But I didn't go to George G.W. way. I didn't go the bridge route because I'm not going uptown. If I was going like the uptown, I'd take the bridge, but I'm actually going a different route. I mean, going downtown. But yeah, man, everything is pretty much the same, man. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. Monica, I see you. Thank you. You said Lil Rod is there in front of the courthouse. It's a bunch of celebs there. Lil Rod. So I'm gonna run into Lil Rod. That's what you're saying? I'm gonna run I'm gonna tell you some of these people I'm not even gonna recognize. I just want to get in the courtroom. I'm not really studying what they gotta say. My business is to get in that courtroom where Puff at. That's my business. They could say what they want to say. If I'm out here at lunch break and they still talking, maybe I'll entertain them. But I'm trying to get up in there where the action is. You know what I'm saying? And they can say what they want to say outside. I mean, they've been talking. I've been watching them online. And Jaguar and them. I'm not studying what they got to say. I'm trying to get inside, like for real. That's where the action is. That's where the main event is. And they not the main event unless they testifying. Unless is Jaguar testifying, she might be. I doubt it though. But I'm not there for her, man. I'm there for that. Hold up, I'm holding stuff. Hold on, let me go this way. I'm there for. Let me tell y'all something. Look, I'm so close to New York, I could touch it. They go to World Trade right there. I'm real close, but I just got to get in that tunnel. The tunnel is right ahead, but see the city is right there, right there. I just got to get over there. I'm like right now. I'm so close I could touch it. I'm. I love the horns. That's how you know you're getting close. People like hitting the horn, telling you to go. But I am so close that I can touch it. Yep, they got the tunnel right there. Yes, sir. I'm right there. I am right in the mix. Yeah, I'm not concerned what they got to say. Like, look, it could be a bunch of celebrities out there. I don't care. The only thing you're gonna see me is making a beeline for the door. That's it. I catch y'all later, or I catch it on the news. I'm not into celebrities like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm here for the what to see what's happening with these lawyers. They're the celebrities to me. So, and every time I turn around, they constructed a new high rise, a new apartment building. So yeah, that's my thing, man. Just to get out there. But guys, it's on, man. Later on, man, I get to tell y'all like what that opening statements look like. That's what I'm concerned about. What the opening statements sound like, not what they saying out in the front. I want to know what these opening statements look like, sound like. You know, that's it. Opening statements. That's it. Yeah, I don't care who out there. Now, if Megan Good out there, well, wait, hold on. Now I got to stay focused. Now I got to stay focused. Now I got to stay focused. That's when I got to really try to. Y'all be like, Max, you go in the courtroom or you trying to holler? I'm trying to holler, man. The hell with them opening statements. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The hell with them opening statements. Now, if you tell me she out there, then okay. Now I got to get it together. But I know she with what's his name? With Jonathan Majors? What's his name? I'm yawning. That's not good. Good day. Good day. Yeah, I am not worried about these celebrities out there. I want to know, can I go in? Like, it's going to be all that. I was like, can I go in? That's what I want to know. And can I go in or not? Yeah, that's it. They can wait. They can wait. Let me go in real quick. That's what I want to know. Where is the courtroom? That's it. So I can go sit down and start jotting my notes. But I figured they were all going to be out there. I tell you, it's going to be a circus. For the first few days, it's going to be a circus, especially when Cassie testified. It's going to be a circus out there. But then, because this case supposed to last about 2 months, and then it'll dwindle down a little bit, and then it'll build back up. Once it's getting closer to the end, it's going to build back up. And once it goes to closing statements, it's going to be another circus. Once the jury get the case, now I'll be hanging outside the courthouse seeing what they're talking about at that point. And then once we get word that the jury has reached a verdict, I'm gonna tell y'all. So you know what I predict? I predict they're gonna reach a quick verdict. A quick verdict. Yep, that's what I believe. They're gonna reach a quick verdict, and I don't know why. I just know it's gonna be quick. It ain't gonna be. I don't know. We'll see what it's gonna be, but any way you look at it, I think they're gonna reach a verdict within 2 days. If they reach a verdict like in a matter of like 30, 45 minutes, I don't know what to tell you at that point. It might not look good for them. It already don't look good now. It already don't look good.
Told you.
His lawyer's gonna have to pull it out. They gonna have to. They gonna have to pull the miracle. What's that movie? A Miracle on 34th Street. They gonna have to pull a miracle on Pearl Street because the courthouse on Pearl Street. They gonna have to pull a miracle on Pearl Street, man. Like for real. They gonna have to perform literally a miracle on Pearl Street. You hear what I'm saying to you? A miracle, a miracle on Pearl Street, and that's 100. A miracle on Pearl Street, man. The Pearl Street miracle, or something. I don't know what I'm gonna name. If he get acquitted, I'm gonna have to call it the Pearl Street miracle, or a miracle on Pearl Street, or something, because it's stacked against him. It is. The power structure they have spoken. They want him away, man. I'm not saying that he's innocent. I'm not saying that because hey, man, we ain't put him in that situation. So he was moving in circles that I would never move in. You feel me? Thank you, Just Me, for the donation. I appreciate you. Oh, you said lunch. Okay, thank you. It's been packed since this morning. It's been packed since 6 a.m. With 5 a.m., 4 a.m. So if they don't got over, I hope they don't got them overflows, man. Then I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna have to be out there with the celebrities, man, doing the most show. Mad. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go over here real quick. You already know what I gotta do. I'm gonna take care of this right now. But because the tunnel right there, it ain't no traffic either. So I'm pretty much there. Be right back. How do you spell relief, man? REE. I ain't care nothing right now about that car. I had to do. Nature was calling me, man. Woo, man, let's get it. Oh my God. I'm like, all right. This is my like little spot right here before I get on the tunnel. And people were already, I had to wait. They was like, you're looking a little bit more desperate than us. Go ahead. They said, you're looking mad desperate. I said, desperate ain't the word. Please let me go. All right. So next business is the park. That's the next order of business. I gotta go park. And then I'm right there. I just gotta walk up there to the madness. I hope, like I said, they gotta have them over. If they don't have them overflow rooms, then I'm gonna mess with Jaguar out there then. Because I know tomorrow I'm just gonna get there before everybody. That's what I'll have to do. But hopefully, they told me it's overflow rooms though. They said it's gonna be as many as needed. That's what I heard last night. So I am on my way, folks. The Holland Tunnel is right here. I promise you, it's right here. I'm in the city right now. Near the Holland Tunnel. I promise you, I'm right there. I'm only 3.2 miles away from the garage. I promise you this. So let's get it. Now, I might lose reception right now because I'm heading in the tunnel right now. headed there right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's about to get dark. I'm in the tunnel. I am now in the tunnel. Yeah, I'm in the tunnel. So if I lose connection, you know why. It don't take long right now. The traffic is really good right now. So I'll be in and out in a second if I lose connection. All right, I'm starting to see brake lights. I'm almost out. It won't take long. All right, so it is now 9 o'clock. So they should be seating the jury right now. They should be in the process of seating that jury right now. Going through like the process of elimination. After that, it's gonna be jury instructions. That could take a while, and then I'm thinking they might take a break, and I can see if I can ease on in there. Guys, we're in the world famous Holland Tunnel. I'm enjoying traffic again. I'm enjoying traffic. So I'm enjoying traffic. I just talked to somebody before I went in the bathroom. His wife was waiting for him. Um, they headed down that way, but they're not going in the trial. But she said she was around there last night. There was a few people out there, but she heard it's a madhouse now. I'm in the mix, y'all. I told you I'm gonna be down here now. The problem is where all right, where am I going? The problem okay, that's the third right. Oh shoot. I gotta go downtown, that's right. The problem is I got here late, yo. That's the problem. But I'm in the mix though. I'm here. All right, cool. I gotta go downtown. Let me go. Let me over, babe. Let me over. Let me over. All right, cool. Then I gotta go that way. This is where I gotta go. I gotta go over that way. You see where it says downtown? Downtown. I gotta go that way. I don't even need the directions now. I know where I'm at. I know New York like I know it. Like this is like my second home. Like I said, for my formidable years of life, I lived in the Bronx, and up until I was like 10 or 11 years old. And then, but I went to school in Jersey though, but lived in the Bronx. And then lived, back and forth between my grandmother and my mother. My mother was in school at the time. She was going to school in New York. So I used to be the majority of the time with my grandmother while my mother was in school out here. And so yeah, man, my grandmother used to take me all around the city and stuff like that. So I'm really familiar with everything. Oh, that's the See this building right here? See it? That's the Django building. We call it the Django building. What's his name living there? Somebody jumped off that building as a CEO. But what's that singer? Frank Ocean living there. He live in that building. It's Frank Ocean. I don't know if he still live there, but he used to live in there. A couple other celebrities live in that building too. Like I said, I don't care about celebrity. Look, I'm literally a mile away from the action right now. I just got to go park up. Let me see. It's not bad because of that congestion. It's not bad over here, dog. As far as the traffic right now, it's not bad. People don't want to pay that. It's crazy how they need to get away. They need to get away from that. Like that congestion traffic. That's not good, yo. Is this a one? Okay, I can go this way. Yeah, I really don't like that they started doing that. It's not good, man. We already getting taxed as it is. Like, why congestion traffic? So, yeah, I love this city, man. I love the energy and everything. I love it. I'm headed to work, guys. I'm headed to work. I'm a free, I'm a I'm a freelance journalist on my way. On my way, man. I am now downtown. Come on, he gonna park right there. He gonna double park right there, man. Come on, man. It's all good. I tell you, man, in the city, going point 0.8 miles is a hassle. But it's not as bad as it used to be, though. To be honest with you, at this time, I mean, it's 9 o'clock now. People at work, but still. I used to eat at this spot all the time when I worked down here. That Subway spot right there. I used to walk over there. A friend of mine don't live too far from here. I'm gonna hit her up. I don't even know if she's in the city right now. Nobody want to go to trial with me, man. I was asking people, hey, yo, you want to roll? I'll pick you up. Nah, man. Nope. Nah, I watch it on my phone. I'm good, yo. I was like, it's not gonna be televised. I'll wait for you to say something. I'm not going in there. And them federal agents ain't playing, yo, at this federal building. They not playing. They everywhere. They all on like two of each corner. Not playing. I wish I had the clout to park right here, but I can't. Excuse me. Excuse me. Beautiful weather out today, man. Oh, I gotta see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, some people out here, dog. It is. I can already see them. out here, dog. I see the cameras and everything. See? They out here now. Hold up. Can I go? Look, they all out here, dog. They go to courthouse right there. That's the courthouse right there. That's where I'll be at. Look, the media is all across the street. Damn, it's packed, dog. You ain't lying. It is packed. It's right there. But guess where I gotta go? I gotta go this way. Oh my God. Leave it up to me, man. I just left the action. It was right there. It is mad people out there. It's mad reporters out there. It's a lot. A lot, a lot. This is more than last night. Last night there was some on the other side of the street because I was tired last night. I told my mom I'm gonna roll to New York real quick. And I was mad tired. I rolled down here. There were reporters setting up. There was people camped out. And let me see. Where am I gonna? This might be. Hold on. Let me see. There's a park right here I could chill at, which I'm probably gonna do. See right here. I'm probably gonna chill over there. Probably do my videos and stuff. It'd probably be over there. Probably chill over there. But as you can see, it's out. It's up right there. But the problem, they go eyewitness news. Let me show you. Eyewitness news trucks right there. You see blowing at me. People, so let me see. Where am I going? Oh yeah. I'm going this way. Yeah, it's not a far walk, but it's a lot of distractions over here. I just got to keep it moving so I can get there. Cause then I'm gonna see food I'm gonna want to eat. Nah, not right now. Let me see. I had to go to this light. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too far away, so just a hot skip and a jump, and I'm straight. Go this way. Just leave my car right here. Leave it right here. All right, I think y'all can still hear me. But what I'm gonna do is, because sir, as you see, I'm here. It's only right up the street. I just went over there. But what I'm gonna do is probably just conserve battery time. I'm gonna end the live now, and then if something going on, I'm gonna go live again. If I got a problem getting in, I'll go live. But however, let me just walk down there real quick, see what's happening. Oh, at first I gotta make sure y'all can hear me. Testing. Oh yeah, okay. You probably ain't gonna be able to see me, but let me see something. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I did bring my headphones. Dog wants some static with me. It's a little ankle biter. She like break. Dog like break, homie. Yeah, the dog's like break yourself. All right. Cross over the street. I ain't Jake walking out here. I appreciate y'all rocking with me this morning. You know what I'm saying? I just did what I said I wasn't gonna do. Right in front of y'all. I said I ain't gonna jaywalk, and look what I did. Actually, I crossed the street, but it wasn't time to go yet. I'm already smelling them. I'm already smelling them dirty dogs. That's one thing I want to do out here is eat them dirty dogs, man. Tourists do it, but I can't do it. I'll have to find the nearest bathroom I can find. Or I might have to go raw dog and hit that porta potty. If I did that, you know it's serious. You know what I'm saying? You know it's dead serious. I gotta do something like that. Hold on. Yeah, so it's up there. And I just gotta find out where the line is. Cause I don't got here mad late. I don't got here mad late. Leave it up to me. It's a line right there. As soon as I see it, I'm just laughing already because I don't think I'm getting in, yo. Like for real. They go to reporters over here. Reporters and everything. Y'all getting a little bit of a little. I know I recognize her, the reporter right there. So y'all getting a little something, something. I think I'm gonna have to walk. Hold on, let me do it this way. Let me see. Let me roll over here. Let me see. I gotta find out where the line is. Hold on one second. Let me ask him where the line. Excuse me, sir. Where's the line to attend court? So what? I want to get online and attend the court proceedings. That goes through there. That's the public entrance right there. There's a line in there already. Okay. Is there any overflow rooms? I don't know. You have to ask that. Okay. Let me just guys. Let me sign off because I got to go in. I can't have phones on the federal building. So I'll catch you guys later on the break. All right, y'all.